foul leaf was on the head of the dam. Snapped it up there. Ever so slightly scarred.
I'm going to try to catch your voice here too. That's going to be the other thing.
Yeah. Dan could roll up a little bit sooner to give the rest of the group a little more. And we'll work on that. But right now I like that slow stroke. Back behind him now.
Okay. Kathy, one thing here is looking at your stroke, you're pulling up and over, hump stroke a little bit. I think you're coming across the tabletop, good powerful stroke. With the hump stroke, yeah, you wind up coming out of the water a little later than others. Not too bad.
She's doing it right. Hmm? The others are coming out early.
Okay, you're coming out on time. Okay, yeah. But just
coming out with Dan.
A flatter stroke. That's what we're looking at. If you take a look at Mark, right behind you, you can see how he pulls right straight aft.
Yeah, it's the flat hands. You're putting the oar in deep enough, Kathy, that it's not a problem of coming out early. But you're putting it deeper than you need to, which adds flotation to your side of the boat and puts the other side down.
Yeah, tips it to port.
This is countered by the fact that the other three oarsmen on the starboard side are taking their oars out early. But we'd rather have you all hit it right. Kathy Scanlon,
yeah.
Take a look at your oar. The blade, you find it washes out early because you're not pulling up high. You also have a hump stroke to your hand. Looks like you're riding along the back of a camel instead of flat across the top of a table. And that's the pulling down on the back end of that is what's bringing your blade out early. Very a bit of the same activity on your part. You can see that you're putting it in, pulling halfway level, and then the hands come down to your lap, as opposed to finishing level and then dropping down to get the oar out of the water. Barb, you're doing much better at coming in and out with Kathy, the 7 oar, and Dan, the 8 oar. Amy needs to stay in longer.
Yeah. Yeah, Amy, you're coming out just a little bit early. Maybe a little more lean back, possibly.
Amy, your knees are coming out before you get the lean forward out of the bow. It's hands out and lean before the knees come up. And you need to get a little more lean there, too. Not getting hardly any. And I know I've added weight around the middle and it's harder for me than it used to be. But we need to work around that, as it were. Amy, need you to keep your knees down a little longer. Get the whole lead forward first.
Now isn't Mary doing the same thing? Her knees are breaking early?
For that matter, Sean's are too.
Yeah. I don't have barb, I've got, there we go. Got all 8 now. Here we're looking at the uniformity of the swing of the bodies with the stroke and the timing of the knees. A number of rowers are breaking the knees before hands have passed.
It looks like Kathy has to pull too high is because the boat's rolling as she pulls. It's going down the port, and that's why she has to pull up higher. Because when it's sitting level or just a little bit down to starboard, she just barely clears her legs without oar handle. But Kathy Scanlon has 4 below and 1 above. That's way too many. One up too.
Kate, I think it's Kathy is late to roll up too. I see that.
Yeah. Kathy Scanlon, you need to roll up a little sooner. About the time that your hands cross your knees when you started. That's better. Yeah, much better.
Feels better when you do that too. You're more poised for the stroke. Looks like it. Even from here you can see the boat rolling.
Let's get back behind him and take a look if we got that off.